So I got my finish applied. Now I don't quite know if that was bleach they got on. I don't know what it was that got on here. We got 3 dots on that piece. This didn't come out too bad once the finish was applied. I know I've got an LED light up here. I have to have lighting down here to see, so apologize for the lighting again, but we just have to deal with it. So I've got all 5 pieces here cut out, ready to go. The 2 big pockets, we'll apply the small pockets, are going to go right over the top of those and get glued down. I'm going to punch my holes in the small pocket, then I'm going to do the big pocket, and then I'm going to punch them through the back, but I'm going to do it 1 piece at a time. And the only reason I'm doing that is, well, you'll see when it happens. That way I'm not going to, sometimes when, do I have a piece that's, something that's got finish applied to it. Let's run our punch through here once. I'll see if I can't show you. This turned out that it didn't work. You know, I've got other pieces here too. Well, hopefully the brown will show it better. When you've got a steel tool, use a poly or a rawhide mallet to strike it. So what'll happen sometimes is it'll blow out and it really just looks like crap, to say the least. And it really affects the finish. So I'm going to do it 1 piece at a time, and that tends to kind of alleviate that situation. I know this is 1 piece of leather, but I forced it through there pretty hard just to kind of exaggerate it, but you kind of get the idea. When I go through it lighter, not even, you can tell the difference between the 2. So hopefully it'll alleviate some of that issue, and that's the thought there. I'm going to drop my, well actually I better get my edges burnished. There's just the tops of the pockets is all that's going to get burnished, and then when we're done assembling, the outside will get burnished too. So I'm going to go ahead, hit these with the beveler. A little strop action never hurt nothing. And I'll just, I'll show you the burnishing. I'll do it a couple of different ways so you can kind of see the difference. But I'm going to go ahead and just finish up these top edges. And then I'll cut the camera back on. When I start burnishing, I'll show you a little bit of difference. I will be burnishing with gum trag, so I'll just show, I'll use my plastic tool. I've got the wooden burnisher, and then I got my canvas that I like. So I'll show you those 3 different, what it looks like on all 3 of those. So I'll be back. Got them all beveled and ready to go. This is the first one I'll do is with the plastic, then I'll use the wood and then the canvas. So get everything out of my way that I don't need in the way. There's 3 different grooves in here, and this leather is going to need the smallest one. Keep in mind, I'm just doing this for you guys because I already know what works better for me. Yeah. It takes a lot longer to get the finish that you want out of it. Now I can hit this with my canvas. And it gets it a little bit better. And that's just, that's why I like the canvas, but I'm showing you these. The canvas is faster. I think it gives me a better finish. I don't want to spend all day burnishing leather. Now the wooden tool. So that comes out okay, but you saw how long it took. I'm doing this in real time. Now for the canvas. My preferred method. So, of the 3, and the one done with the canvas is in the middle. So I think you can see why I like the canvas. It was much quicker. And if you really, this is the one that was done with the wooden tool. It's not as refined, I don't think. I'm going to have to sand that one a little and burnish it again. Because I went over that with the canvas and the plastic tool, it looks a little bit better. But with the canvas, I've got a nice refined edge. I don't need to do anything else with that. It's ready to assemble. So I'm going to burnish the other piece. The one that's got, I'm going to have to sand them all if I'm going to sand one. So, but it's only take a second or two to do each piece. And then I'll reburnish. And when I'm ready to assemble, I'll get back with you. After just a quick light sand and reburnishing, those edges look absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to go and start setting pieces together, and we got to get them nice and even. And I want to make a mark. I want to go slip right under the edge and make a mark on each end. Tandy's got a tool that they sell. This is just one of my modeling spoons for when I'm carving. And I don't use this one very, very rarely. If I do, I just take the sandpaper off it. But I can just go along. I just sand my edge. I'm only going probably 1/8 of an inch. And that's just so that the glue will stick. Or I should say so it sticks really well. So we're sanded. I'm just going to glue these up, the front and the back, or the big pocket and the little pocket. And when I'm ready to sand everything again and get it ready to apply here, we'll get it all stuck together. But I'll get these stuck together, get started punching holes,